Greetings and welcome to the Energy of Leo. This is Ron from Tarot of the Twin Sun. Welcome to the channel. We shall go straight into the reading now. This reading shall be, it shall resound with the axis of the 5th and the 11th. Okay. This usually indicates a way for Leo to see if they want to, in this type of reading known as the Great Mirror, essential karmas that may exist between Leo and someone that they may be dealing with. This does not have to resonate for everyone, but if you do find wisdom in this, there's an ability for you to awaken something that is dormant inside that needs to be creatively expressed when it comes to especially their role in creating or sustaining a place for you to pioneer, okay? Usually this indicates some form of community, okay, that is deeply spiritual in nature, or that has meaning or purpose in terms of greater philosophies or mysticism, okay? And that doesn't have to be for every Leo, but I do believe that is what they primarily seek. It's a pioneering engineering type of energy. So we'll get into the Great Mirror now. It's a 9-card spread. Please take only what you will. There may be an activation of Mercury for you at the time being that is essentially Virgo as well. Yeah, primarily Virgo. And when it comes to this, what this person seeks from you, or what you may seek from them, it revolves around, once again, that pioneering energy is strong here. I think that you would try to seek that from them. This, yeah, what I mentioned before. Plus, they would seek from you. It would be a motherly or a nurturing type of energy, and a nurturing type of energy that is. It would be a nurturing type of energy that is tied to the 6, the 7, a type of connection. Okay, either a nurturing type of energy or some form of romance. Okay, that's what I see. What is emerging out of this is empowerment. Empowerment of you. I think you have a lot more control of this type of situation, but it's a controlling element that has to do with balancing out various realities, various ways of doing things, various commitments, various relationships, okay? And whatever you're dealing with, or how many different parties you're dealing with, I think you're trying to find the center point in all of that, okay? What emerges out of that, essentially, is a way for you to understand and go back to the original truth, to no longer look for challenges, and to come back to home in one way, shape, or form. What they are seeking is essentially, it's kind of warped. I mean, they are seeking, if they are seeking romance, it's a type of romance that is unparalleled according to the conditions and the delusions that romance may bring. There is no other equal, and they seek for the highest in terms of that. Perhaps that's something that was a version of yourself at one point. There's a movement or a dialogue from the 5 to the 6 houses, okay? The 5th to the 6 cusps, energies. And what this points to is a type of fixed energy that becomes mutable, becomes changeable, and perhaps you found the path to changeability, to being able to be flexible. Yet they still bring this to you. There is a conscious design here, okay, that points to them giving their energy actively in a conscious way, and their attentions in a conscious way to something of the past that brings them a great deal of fear or tribulation. Definitely, they do that, but then they're split. The 2 of rods emerges, okay, which usually indicates a choice that they're consciously making, yet they're still sending energetic stuff to you. And I don't know if you really want that. So it's very interesting. There's a lot of playfulness in this, and there also is the hidden hand of the hermit on your end, which hasn't the hermit hasn't reared its head here, but I do feel that energy. What I see in terms of desire, in terms of subconscious programming in order to find an effect in all of this, is a sense of empowerment through disconnect. Also, they also expect a great deal in general from what would normally require some form of order or orchestration from the higher ups, whether that be a higher power or a social order. They seek that out, but they are not finding it. There's a lot about this type of person that is extremely passionate, but then also delusional to such an extent that the type of power that emerges out of here, the type of authority, requires a great deal of faith in it all. A great deal of faith in it all. I think ultimately, this type of connection allows you to heal a lot. Heal a lot. This person or whatever you're dealing with looks to you for a type of nurture, and you provide that to the point where you become depleted of what you thought love once was. And love becomes redefined in a new way where it has to do with maintaining the expectations from a degree or a number of various responsibilities, okay, and finding the center point or the nexus in all of this. One of your bigger challenges has to do with finding the voice of truth and being able to produce this truth at any cost. There is definitely a strong sense that this type of connection empowers, but in a mysterious way. It allows for, especially during the eclipse season, allows for both of you to understand this type of connection of nurture that is required, but it seems to me that batteries are constantly, or energetic reserves are constantly being depleted, namely yours. And it's important to understand how and why this is. The idea here is to bring about the aegis, or the shield of responsibility, and to adhere to that. Sometimes in a karmic way, you are required to put up the shield in order to preserve a sense of what you deem righteous. And I leave the rest to you. Thank you. If that was resounding, truthful, please keep it to yourself. And I do thank you for your time. Bye-bye.